Good evening, everybody. This is Cruiser Chris from the Cruiser Chris World Network, and we are watching the sunset this evening. And I want everybody to enjoy the beauty of the sunset, and also remember what a great country we live in, where you can be free and you can make your own choices. Now, I understand that the country is in a bit of turmoil currently with the unrest going on around the country. But you can also remember that, in the Constitution for the country, it does give us the right to peacefully demonstrate. Now, that doesn't give people the right to destroy businesses and property. So you have a choice. And when I say you, I mean each individual person. You have a choice. How do you want to carry yourself? You can either carry yourself like one of the people out in the city doing damage to property, or you can step up and stand out and be a leader and lead by example and encourage other people that are maybe struggling to find out what they believe in and what's important to them. Maybe you can be an example for them and show them the right way to do things. So, it's your choice. How do you want to be remembered? How do you want to be judged by the Maker when you come to your ultimate judgment day? Do you want God to say, sir or ma'am, I remember you as a person who cared about others and wanted the best for everybody, and wanted to make a difference in the world, and did everything they could do to keep everybody that was around them safe? Or do you want to be remembered as one of these people who destroyed property, caused a ruckus, caused heartfelt damage to local businesses, and made a fool of yourself because you didn't step up and you didn't have anybody to lead you? It's your choice. I'm going to choose to help people That's part of the reason why I do what I do here on this platform. Because I try to encourage people and uplift people and give them positive thoughts of encouragement and positive things to look forward to. And I do everything that I possibly can. Every time that I do a video, not to disrespect or offend people. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States is the one and only very, very, very unique country where you can be free. And it's time for all of us to decide. Do you want to be free? Or do you want to be told what you have to do? Told where you have to go and when you have to go there? Told about the kind of services that you can select from? Do you want to be restricted, or do you want to be free? The choice is up to you. I'm going to choose to be free. We need to focus more, and God would want us to focus more on uniting and coming together to solve a common problem and loving each other. And encouraging each other and helping one another. Because to be really honest with you folks, you never know when your last day on the planet is going to be. Think about that. Every day that we are given is not a day that's guaranteed for us. We don't know if when we go to bed tonight, we'll be able to wake up in the morning. That's why we should give thanks to God for what we do have. And where we live, and what we're able to do, and how we're able to do it, and where we're able to do it. Because without God's influence, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we do. Without God's influence, we wouldn't be able to live in a free country where, yes, you have to work for things, but when you work for things and then you get money after you work, and then you go and you use that money to purchase a new car, for example, you will feel rewarded because you will have accomplished something that you didn't know if you were going to be able to accomplish. So rather than hanging out in the streets, causing a ruckus, causing damage to businesses that you don't even know the owners of, my advice to you, and again, I'm not trying to sound like I'm bossing you around or mean or anything like that, but my advice to you is find something in your life that's positive and focus on that positive thing that you either already have or that you want to get to. And if you're in a situation that maybe isn't the best, but you're still safe, be thankful that you're in that situation. But instead of, blaming somebody else for the fact that you're in that situation, take responsibility for your actions and say, I need to do what I can to get myself out of the situation that I'm currently in, if it's not a good one for me. I need to do better for myself. And stop saying, well, I need somebody to do this before I can do this. In my life, my family always told me that you have to work for what you're given. And it's not going to be handed to you on a silver platter. So if you really want to make a difference in your life and the life of others, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stand up and go to a club, for example, Boys and Girls Club in your community, and do what you can to influence the younger generation so that they have an example to follow, so that they know right from wrong, so that they have somewhere to go, so they don't end up on the street being shot at by people that might have nefarious thoughts in mind. Do what you can to make a difference for the world. And if each of us works together to make a difference in the world, we can make the world a better place. We're going to take a pause for a moment. So, what I'm saying here, folks, is that we all have a choice about how we live our lives. And we must be the ones to make that choice for ourselves. Nobody else can make that choice for us. Your city councilman can't make that choice. Your senator can't make that choice. Your school teacher can't make that choice. Your governor can't make that choice. Your president cannot make that choice for you. You have to make that choice for yourself. And only you can decide how you want to live your life. So, do what you can to be a good example to the youth in the country. We don't need to be sitting out here acting a fool.
One more quick pause. Sorry we have to keep pausing on you. We are doing that when people are walking by so you don't have to listen to their conversations while you're trying to listen to Cruiser over here.
Okay, back to regularly unpaused programming. Yeah, so be thankful for what you have, and do what you can to be a good example for the youth in this country, so that people in the streets in some of our big cities aren't out late at night burglarizing businesses and causing damage to property, so that the young youth of the next generation and some of the youth in this generation learn to respect their elders. Because if we don't do that, we are going to be a country that is headed for chaos. And I, for one, do not want to see the wonderful United States of America destroyed because a parent or a guardian didn't do what they were supposed to do when they raised the youth of the nation. So that's all I have to say for this evening, but before we go, let's take a moment to observe what's behind me and the beauty of that. And let's give thanks to God for the fact that we can wake up every day in a free country where we can make our own decisions and do whatever we want to do. Because I'll be honest with you, we could be in a much worse situation where government officials are choosing things for us, where we don't have a choice in matters. So instead of, doing negative things that hurt people and hurt other things and hurt yourselves, focus on the positive things. Focus on the miracle of that. Focus on the fact that you have an opportunity to make a difference, not only in your life, but in the life of others. Yes, we are going to see negative, and we have seen negative times, and times of great challenge. But we have to come together to unite and stand up and fight and never give up. Because if we don't stand up and fight for something, we could lose our freedoms. We could lose this great country, the United States of America. And if you're like me, you don't want to see that happen. So let's do what we can to make a difference for the country so that we don't lose it. And we can keep it good for the future generations. If you like what you've heard this evening, please consider visiting our channel and telling your friends to visit our channel, because without you, I'm not able to do what I want to do. Hannah, flag him through. I think he's waiting for me. So tell your friends about us. Let them know about the Cruiser Chris World Network. Let them know about the positive messages that we put out. Stay safe, happy, and healthy out there. And we will see you next time.